Well, considering that we talked for a half or 45 minutes rather with Spencer, that you'll be listening to in the middle of the show, Jake. Figure about 20 minutes here, then whatever we get at the end.
Okay.
Starting now. Well, starting 15 seconds ago, as a matter of fact, because that's when we started.
Oh, I didn't realize you had hit record. Hi, everyone.
And we actually are joined by Liam this time. Liam will not be in our conversation with Spencer as we begin our season preview.
I had to dip out
of our foes. Yeah, NVIDIA earnings calls, man. You're talking about AI chatbots and everything like that. Real exciting stuff. You couldn't find time to talk about Bo Bichette's pecker with us, though, and I will take notice of that.
No, I can't, but now I'm definitely excited to listen.
It's got to be nice. One thing I wish I said, I mean, I guess I sort of said it to Spencer, but like, he must thank his lucky stars that he's not into hockey at all. Because like, think about all the Blue Jays fans that had that crushing loss, and then just had
lose the gold medal game.
Both gold medal games, Liam. Please.
Multiple.
Liam Trump over here,
including the women one. Which,
I said twice.
Some person in the YouTube chat, youtube.com/appod on Lansdowne, is asking us if we support women. Of course we do. Shout out to the U.S. Women
Pro Women Pod.
Gold. For sure.
I'll go on record. I'll go on record right now. I love women.
There you go.
I love them.
Well, at least the club team in Toronto, Jake, for hockey, like the professional team.
You like women?
Love them. Freaking love them.
I love them.
At least the professional hockey team in Toronto, Jake, like they
at least they're having a really good season, and also thank God they own their own first round pick.
They have they don't. Oh
no, the Bruins have it.
Oh
yeah.
Is that how we're getting Gavin McKenna there?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm all in there.
You want to hear somebody who respects women? Gavin McKenna.
Yeah, what, like he punched someone like to defend his mom or something like that?
Yeah, they badmouthed his mom, and he fucking clocked some kid at a Penn State bar, knocked him out cold.
Allegedly, that's the allegation. Being
That's true. I mean, the charges or they dropped the they were like, you're good, dude. The police, they said, you're fine.
The mom clause is actually in the Constitution.
Yeah,
so
obey your mother. That's what they say.
Literally obey your mother
and
knock knock someone out for your mother there. But that's hockey. This is baseball, and this is Pod on Lansdowne. That is Miguel Rojas, a.k.a. Jake. We're joined by Jensen Huang, a.k.a. Liam. I am Yu Cheng, a.k.a. Fitz. We're happy you could join us. Later on in the episode, we will begin our annual series previewing our foes in the American League East. Toronto, Baltimore, Tampa Bay, and of course those jerks.
You gotta say it like a good Canadian boy.
Yeah, drop the T there. Toronto. During the actual interview with Spencer, I did say Toronto multiple times, so apologies in advance for that. I know Christy's going to yell at me for that. But friend of the program, Spencer, at Spen with 6 underscores on Twitter, one of the best follows in baseball Twitter that you could find. He joined us for the 3rd year in a row to talk about the defending American League champions. Spoiler alert for that conversation. It's a great conversation. You're not going to want to miss it. He's very optimistic for the Blue Jays this year.
And surprisingly upbeat, I would say, about what happened 4 short months ago.
Nothing short of, I mean,
catastrophe.
Tragic, right?
You couldn't be any closer.
Traumatic.
No.
I mean, we barely got IKF only got a passing mention, but like just as a fan of the sport itself, I'm mad about that lead at third still that he took, or didn't take rather.
Yeah. How much are you going to talk about IKF? I suppose
when he could have been the World Series winning run and didn't slide head first and didn't get enough of an advanced lead and all that for a team that we're talking about on this episode. Fair enough, or a fair amount rather. But that's later on in the program. Right now, youtube.com/appod on Lansdowne. We got Zoriberger in the chat. Got Christy. Got Andres. Revidex 15.
We got the old ball and chain in there tonight. That's rare.
Yeah, there's someone asking us about supporting women as well. Yes. Name and address of that person.
Should we put out an official statement on the Olympics controversy, the men's hockey team?
What would that official statement be? That you're in full support of Kash Patel and
we're formally inviting the U.S. women's team to POL night. In
Yes,
Worcester.
yeah, all of them, all 20 of them. 20.
That's right.
And unfortunately, we do have to invite the men too. We have to invite them. Gash is right on it. I'm right fucking on it, Mr.
Megan
Livingston.
Keller. If Megan Keller wants to come throughout the first pitch with us, she plays for the Fleet, so she's got to have some sort of residence in Mass if she wants to pull up. We would love to have you, Megan.
She'd take my spot.
Well, Pot on Lansdowne, throwing out the first pitch today. Pot on Lansdowne and also Olympic gold medalist. Megan Keller.
But mainly Pond on Lansdowne.
Male Pot on Lansdowne.
June 27th, get pumped for that in Worcester. But back to the task at hand here. The Boston Red Sox Baseball Club, if you've ever heard of them, they have begun playing spring training games.
Have you guys watched an inning yet?
Not one.
Absolutely not.
Me either. Not a one.
I hate to admit it. I'm sorry.
No,
if people listen, I appreciate that we've gotten more and more fans to listen to the show. Thank you if you're a new listener. We do watch all 162, and there will be a point where I start watching spring training games. I just haven't been able to get around to it yet. I'm sorry. I can't, to quote a British person, I can't be asked to watch them play Northeastern, which they did win again. That's wonderful. Now, I've seen like highlights. I've looked into like, some of the storylines, which I wanted to ask you guys about. But in terms of actually sitting and watching the full game, I'm afraid to admit, no, I haven't.
I don't think I'm
or anything like that. I just haven't.
I don't think I'm touching spring training until like daylight savings time, I would say.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it at all this year. Once the WBC starts.
Oh God, that's right.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's true.
What day is that?
It does end like St. Patty's Day, so it's like, all right, then there's still another 10 days of spring training, but
yeah,
at least it gets us through the bulk of it.
Such a tease. Such a tease.
I heard Andrew Monasterio looks good though.
That's good.
I heard Brendan Rodgers
might have done the Trevor story in Anaheim.
Yeah, pulled a Trev. Yeah,
more than banged up. I was going to start off the episode by asking some of your general spring training thoughts, though, based off what's come out of camp. Jake does not look confident after.
No, I mean, what is there to what's new really? I
feel like there's been a lot of Wilyer Abreu talk.
Yeah, Wilyer looks.
He looks good.
He
looks even slimmer than last year this time. And he doesn't even have a stomach bug.
Yeah, you know me. I mean, I have nothing new to add on that one. That's my.
Keep forgetting about the fucking bug that almost killed the team last year.
Hunter Crawford was trying to get it started again this year. He had it this year. He had it a week and a half.
Did he? I didn't see that.
He was sick.
Oh my God.
He was sick. What else?
But before you move on, let me just say this is a spoiler for later in the episode. There is a voicemail that I'm not going to give away what the question is, but it's kind of saying name an impact player outside of Roman Anthony. That's just the general hint of it. There's more to it, and we'll play it in the third segment of the show. But my pick for that is Wilyer Abreu. Knowing his fielding, knowing the power potential that he can provide.
I feel like you did just spoil the call. You said I'm not going to spoil the call. You spoiled the entire thing just now.
No, there's more to it.
Oh, okay.
There's more to it, especially for.
Should we give our breakout
specifically?
Maybe.
No, save it for the call because I want to put the whole thing in there. But there's another part of it that specifically has to deal with you, Mr. Wallinger.
Oh,
specifically you. So that's
scary.
Later in the show. But maybe I'll just get out and head now to continue the Wilyer Abreu conversation. Obviously, the defense in right field is spectacular, Gold Glove level, and for a lineup where people are, I understand why people are bemoaning maybe the perceived lack of power, but we've mentioned guys like Wilson Contreras and Roman Anthony taking another step forward. But if they're able to get over this hump of perceived lack of power thanks to Wilyer Abreu, he's immensely valuable in 2026. And then you also have the discussion, the tidbit that came out that Wilyer Abreu declined in a contract extension. Was it like a year or two ago? However far ago
it said 2 years ago.
2 years ago? Yeah. So,
yeah.
I mean, so far as I can gather.
No, Wilyers was before last year, I thought.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, before the 24 season.
Sure.
No, I thought Wilyers was before the 25 season.
It doesn't matter. We're splitting hairs here.
Tristan Casas turned down an extension before the 24 season. That came out today.
When keeping it real goes wrong, potentially there. Not his fault. With the knee thing, of course. But I mean, as far as I can get, and again, from someone who hasn't watched, the live games to this point, admittedly, maybe that makes me a bad fan, bad analyst, bad podcast host. But from what I can gather, right now the main character out of Red Sox camp in spring training has been Mr. Abreu.
Yeah, he's. I mean,
thank you, Jake. Oh yeah.
No, fuck off. What's that about? I'm trying. I mean, if everything goes right with Wilyer, like you're looking 30 bombs, Gold Glove defense. What else can you ask for? I don't know. That'd be like
one thing that I could ask for is a little bit better performance against lefties. That's a whole thing, but. Mr. Cora, who has never lied about anything ever, goes for anyone who drives the ship for the Red Sox, has mentioned he wants them to be more of like a legitimate, full-time, doesn't matter if it's a lefty or a righty, get him in there type of player.
And Cora's spoken highly about Wilyer against lefties like through this first week or so. He's like, he's hitting the guys in camp and stuff, which I do, you basically can't ever take what front office and managers say in spring training with any weight. But I do think for a guy that fucking hates lefties hitting against lefties as much as Alex Cora does, I do think there's a literal weight to the fact that he's like, he looks good against lefties.
Going out of his way to endorse his performance.
I'm listening.
No, for sure. And if that's a part of his game that can be unlocked, we say it on the show before, we're not the only people to ever say this in baseball or any sports in general as it is. Progression isn't always linear, Liam, but if that's a part of his game that he can unlock, absolutely sign me up. Make me look even more stupid for suggesting that he might be the odd man out last year, which I did do. I will own up to that.
If Wilyer can play 100 and even 135 games, there's a very high likelihood if not the highest WAR on the team, the second highest. Like he is valuable in so many different ways.
Right.
And I think that's quite exciting. We'll have to see, won't we?
Right. The question of the extension, Liam, I think, kind of an awkward spot to do it now. I mean, the idea of the Narvaez extension that I mentioned last week was kind of quickly poo-pooed upon, which I understand, but I still thought it was a valuable enough of a conversation to have. But to please those critics, well, this is a younger player at a more premium position. I don't know what Abreu's contract situation is off the top of my head right now.
Early free agent 2030. He's ARB eligible next year.
So he's still got some time. Okay.
Yeah.
4 years of control.
Yeah, because he's only had two full seasons.
How old is he now?
This will be age 20. Well, he's 26. He'll be 26
turn
on opening
27
day,
in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Turns 27 in the middle of the season. Okay, still going into his prime, but you still have a lot of team.
I'm not desperate to extend.
Maybe that extension talk doesn't come, but Liam, I think that's still like the fact that this is coming out, the fact that I'm getting some, to quote the Beach Boys, getting some good vibrations here with them, like that. That's got to count for something, and at least explore the opportunity of how he fits into this long-term picture.
Yeah, I mean, I think between the age and the years of control left, it's nice to start those conversations, and I'm sure they've been on and off since that early discussion 2 years ago. But I mean, like you guys already said, if he does play more against lefties this year and proves he can. At least I don't need an 800 OPS from him against lefties. Like anything above like 700, I'll take. And last year he was like 675.
Yeah.
So like if he can just do that against lefties and play another 130 games this year, I'd 100% come back this time next year with like a real offer. Because it's crazy.
Price might go up, but
well, sure. I mean, that's the risk you take. But
the guy's already got caliber
two
right
gold
fielders at Fenway who can hit 30+ homers. They don't grow on trees, folks.
I feel like that gets over. Like the fact that he's got 2 Gold Gloves already, I feel like he just came up. So, yeah, that's a guy I'd like to.
Christian Vasquez,
down,
thank you so much, brother. I love you with all my heart.
He's done miracles on me.
Has done miracles.
But no, I like the idea of seeing how this year goes, and hopefully he doesn't get banged up. Wins another Gold Glove, and then I don't know, we go from there. But like Jake, like 4 years of control right now, it's not high on the list of priorities.
It would also like It would be sick as all hell if you could extend Willier and lock in that outfield trio for the next like decade almost.
You'd have it.
You'd have it. It would be the dream
next 5 to 7 years, like
the dream that we had a decade ago of seeing this outfield grow
with the killer bees. Yeah,
with the killer bees. It's like what does Maz Kanata say in Force Awakens?
Oh, you see the same eyes in different people. So.
Yes, you live long enough, you see the same eyes in different people. I see it again. It's right in front of me.
You just unbelievable to make a Force Awakens, right?
Trivia.
And it's crazier that Liam instantly picked it up.
That's Lupita Nyong'o, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Liam, good job. Thank you.
I thought you were gonna say like a different story for another time.
I just punched my microphone. Sorry to all our listeners. I just punched.
You're a big
right
microphone puncher, the big mover and shaker of the mic.
Yep, sure am. Liam, one more piece of trivia. Where's her bar that she has? That castle. What's the name of the planet? I just looked it up because I didn't remember.
Oh God. I don't know.
Starts with a T. Starts with a T.
I don't have it.
Tacadonia.
Oh yeah, never would have gotten that. So
Sure.
Or Takadana, maybe. Anyway.
The only planet from the sequel trilogy that I know off the dome is Crate. Not even Jack. Okay.
Oh, Crate. I loved Crate.
I remember.
I mean, for what the sequel trilogy was, they're still good looking movies.
They all look great.
Say.
We don't have to get into the Last Jedi conversation again. Maybe that's
wait. Real quick, no discussion on the films at hand. Let's see how many sequel trilogy planets we can name. We have Crate, we have Jakku, we have Tacadonia, Starkiller Base.
Yep,
Starkiller
planet. Base.
The planet.
What is the
Exegol? That's where Rise of Skywalker
That's where Palpatine is. Yeah,
that's where Palpatine is Exegol.
Where they teased it on Fortnite.
Yep. I think that's everything. I don't think.
What's the system they blow up in Force Awakens? It has a name.
Oh, Canto Bight is the casino.
Oh,
one.
The casino planet. Yeah.
Yeah, in Last Jedi.
I should have known that one with the amount of people who complain about that movie and bring up the casino.
Octo. That's where Luke is, on his island.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good, Jake. I would not have been able to do that off the cuff.
No, the ones I have absolutely no fucking idea what their name was is the desert in the Rise of Skywalker where they find Lando. No fucking idea what that one is.
And I don't care to find out.
and the jungle planet that the base is on in Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
I have positively no idea what the name of those planets are.
Any other spring training first reactions that you've gotten?
Connor Griffin's pretty good.
He's fucking tapped, dude.
Not really
I did
something.
catch that yesterday. That's for
not
sure.
really my problem
Goodness
or our problem or
gracious.
anything, but he's a talented ball player.
Really, really good.
Yeah, I love Willier. Just to bring it back, I just love him.
Me too,
I love
man.
him too.
He was so happy in the clubhouse after they clinched the playoff spot, the wild card. It's like, this is the best experience I've ever had.
Best experience ever.
He looks great. He's fit as hell right now too. Thin Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tweeted this. I have very big plans for him this year. I really
very
do.
wild dreams.
I would love to know. I would love to know. Okay, so say he smacks 25 home runs, gives you I don't know, his career OPS right now is 790. Say he's got a 790 OPS for the year, plays 130 games. What does that extension even look like? I'm trying to think of a comp.
There's got to be something.
I mean, what you'd probably go for. He has four. So it would be after this year. So you'd buy 3 years of control, and then you'd probably, if you're the Red Sox, you probably don't want to go more than 3 years after that.
Right.
So you'd give him a 6-year deal, maybe. Say
25
a year.
25 per.
If he's a Gold Glove caliber right fielder,
Roman Anthony didn't even get 25 per.
Yeah, because they gave him like a decade-long deal.
No, I wouldn't go over 20.
How much do you think he'd be making at arbitration if he's playing like that?
Like his AAV is 25,
18?
or you mean his
20?
I'd give him. I wouldn't go over 20 a year if I'm buying out.
You
three
wouldn't
ARB
get.
years.
Hold on.
No.
You wouldn't go.
Okay.
you wouldn't go over 20 million a year when those AAV numbers only go up. You wouldn't go over 20 a year for a Gold Glove caliber right fielder at Fenway who could hit 30 plus homers.
I would on the free agent years, but I don't think that juice is worth the squeeze if he's just going to be getting like diddly squat the next 3 years on arbitration. Like, I don't know why
that's not going to be diddly squat if he's that kind of player, though. It's not going to be.
Maybe that last year, but you don't get a raise. Like,
Fair
arbitration's a nasty business.
Yeah. No,
but I could be convinced. I just think I'm not.
We got a lot of time to figure it out. That's
jumping.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good problem to have.
I guess that Massa money and that Story money would come off soon. But that's still 2 years on. But it would be only 1 year where you're dealing with that.
Not to continue to poo-poo Masataka Yoshida because he is a jovial man. I'm not trying to assassinate his character. It is very funny that anything that we have, like in terms of the grand plans, we just attribute to Yoshida's money's off the books. Like, it's not infinite money. Like 18.5 is a lot, but it's like we can't allocate all of to Masa money to all these grand ideas that we have.
I was laughing, like, you know how fucking brutal it is that. Because they posted the picture together on the way to the WBC, Masa and Seiya Suzuki. What a fucking swing and a fucking miss by Heim to whiff on Suzuki the winter of 22.
It's the Jose Abreu, Rusney Castillo situation.
He gets 885 or he gets 5 for 85. A year later, you give Masa the worst player by every metric, all of them, that same contract plus $5 million more. Is the most baffling, just a brutal swing and a miss there.
And obviously hindsight is 2020. You know what I mean?
Hindsight.
What did I say?
Hindsight.
What did I say?
No, you said hindsight, but Liam and I were joking hindsight.
Yeah.
Hindsight. Okay, yeah. I thought.
Do you want me to throw the Hebrew on it?
You're the Jewish representative on the podcast.
Hindsight.
No,
I'm not. I was just saying.
It's easy, to say. It's Sophie yelling at you. I'm sure.
Yeah, she said cool. She said cool it with the anti-Semitic.
Cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks. Part of that whole Yale thing, but it's easy to say if you're bemoaning that there's not enough power from the right hand side of the plate, of course hindsight is 2020, but Seiya Suzuki from the right hand side of the plate does sound pretty good right now in this lineup. It'd be pretty nice, but
sounded good.
It
sounded good 4 years ago, man. Yeah, it sounded good 4 years ago.
I didn't know he was going to be this good, Suzuki.
I know, because his first year he came over and then was immediately banged up. I'm looking at his B.
I didn't think he was going to blow up.
111 games.
He's just steady. He's like a steady low 800, right? OPS, he's going to give you 20.
Last year was 804. The year before was 848, and the year before that 842.
Yeah, I'd fucking.
He'd be the
second best hitter on the team.
Yeah, that'd be your.
I traded him away in a dynasty league where I'm rebuilding. I'm starting to kind of kick myself for that. That hurts, but it is what it is. Do we want to take a quick break?
Yes.
Sure.
When we return from that break, our friend Spencer to give you a 45-minute preview of the Toronto Blue Jays in 2026, and then after that, we'll be back with some more Pod on Lansdowne banter. We have a voicemail to get to. We have an update on the jersey situation. You're not going to want to miss it. Stick around. Pod on Lansdowne. We have to get to that update with the Fanatics thing. Back after this. What's up, chat?
Fitz, can we make the episode title? I have an episode title proposal for this week.
What is it?
You know we're Canada down. Is that good?
You know we're Canada down.
Fitz, you got to get more online like me and Liam, man.
What is the reference?
Okay, it's when Tate McRae did the commercial for the Olympics with an eagle or whatever, and all her Canadian fans were like, fuck you, abandoning our great nation, the Great North. And she posted on her Instagram story, she was like, guys, I'm Canada down.
If you wanted to make a Canadian woman reference, you could do one of the videos. You left your moms in the hood?
You left our moms in the hood?
You gotta smoke that ute. Shorty just talking shit. You're sick to my stomach, fam.
Chrissy, I don't think they are dating, Jack and Tate. I
Did you
I
say
did.
anywhere?
Man. I mean, if you were gonna hard launch a relationship, you'd think now would be the time. No. Well, actually, now that he's kind of he ran out of goodwill pretty quick, actually. So maybe not. But
I can name the episode. You know, we're Canada down.
no, it's fine. You didn't seem sold on it. I don't want to pressure. I don't want to peer pressure you.
I don't have another alternative name for the episode right now.
Okay. Then you know we're Canada down.
Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam.
You smoked that youth.
Shorty just talking shit. What's going on, chat? My Duncan snowsuit. I haven't seen the Duncan snowsuit, but
Yeah, where'd you get that, Adam? Guys, oh shit.
What?
Fuck. Oh, okay, you can still hear me. I thought my AirPods moved to my phone.
No, you're good.
Look at this woman's shirt I saw today. I had to take a picture. Ah, shit.
Real Housewives of Antifa.
Isn't that gas?
You should buy it. There you go.
She told me the website they're from.
I gotta find this. No,
Liam,
that
I know
seat.
it's your-
Adam.
I know
Adam,
it's-
that seat. That's absolute gas.
It was on the Dunkin' pop-up shop? I'm pissed. I missed the koozie on the Dunkin' pop-up shop for the Super Bowl, the like drink koozie that looks like the old styrofoam cups.
I totally blanked on checking as soon as the ad ran. So like once I checked after the game, everything was sold out.
Captain
I
Woodstock.
got the,
They're trying it out at some. They're trying it out at some locations. I need that iced coffee bucket in my life.
Oh, the bucket? Dude, the bucket's fucking crazy.
48 ounces.
Imagine the bubble guts you're gonna get with a cold brew, 48 ounces.
Take you.
Oh, all the Adam ski suit is still on the merch store.
Oh.
Need that.
Is it nice?
Zoidberger, I heard. Yeah, it is. I heard it's out in Amherst. Little Birdie told me that it's out in Western Mass.
You got birdies? You got birdies in Amherst?
Amherst. First of all, you don't pronounce the H. Second of all, yes, I do.
You're like Lord Fitz is like Lord Varys. He's got little birds all over the place.
Yeah.
Fuck, let's talk about A Song of Ice and Fire, guys. Let's get into it.
God.
God,
We have to
I miss
get back
my
from the
fri-
break.
I miss my friends,
We have
Duncan
stuff to
Egg.
do. You can talk about
I
it during
know.
pod off. I'll tune out.
I know. I greatly miss my friends, Duncan Egg.
You ready to go?
Fuck you.
Back in 5. All right, we want to say thank you to Spencer for his 3rd consecutive year coming onto the podcast, coming into enemy territory to talk about his beloved Blue Jays as they look to defend the American League pennant. Always a pleasure to have him on. Sorry you missed that, Liam, but it was a good time.
I
It was a
know.
good
I
time.
love my guy Spence. I was sad I missed him too.
Yeah, we'll continue
ships
with this
passing
series
in
as
the
well.
night.
Emily Nyman, I'm sure, will be back on. I haven't reached out to Emily yet, but she's always good to come on there. It's always fun having her. Raise the Roof Boys for Tampa. I feel like with the Orioles, we always kind of hit a
It's always
roadblock
up in the air.
recent
Well,
years.
we'll try the Cespedes boys again.
I need you to work your magic there, Liam. You're a connect
I'll hit up my network.
for sure.
My network is my net worth.
Speaking of networks, on social
yeah.
media networks, you could follow the show at Pod on Lansdowne. I am at Fitzy Mopena. Jake is at Jake Wallinger. Liam is at Liam Fennessy _. Follow us, follow the show for all that fun stuff. And tune in next week. We might have a special housekeeping announcement to let you know about. Stay tuned. Until then, though, gentlemen, we have a voicemail
All right.
from another Fitz.
Let's hear it.
It's
Another
Liquid Fitz.
Fitz. My God.
Another
Whoa.
Fitz.
There's not a lot of
He's
those
got
in New
he's
England.
got birdies everywhere.
Absolutely. More of my birdies. Absolutely. If you have a question or a comment that you want featured on the program, you could dial. Jake, it's been a while.
Oh my God.
This is how you really
617
test it?
420 2431.
617-420-2431 to have a voicemail featured on the program. This is a bit of a long one.
Smoked at you.
Ooh.
It's a bit of a long one, over 2 minutes. If you're listening live on YouTube,
We got a chatterbox.
I might. Well, he had some questions for you specifically, Jake, if you recall.
Ooh.
And I'm here and I'm listening. I'm listening and I'm
might
learning.
edit it a little bit on the actual podcast, but let's take a listen. 2952 is a. Hold on 1 second. Back at, just making notes for myself so it's a clean cut. All right, and away we go.
Hey boys, Fitz in Boston here, long-time listener, few-time caller now. Just been thinking about the last couple weeks of conversations on the pod, and wanted to kind of, like, I guess a hypothetical question here for you. If I told you that the MVP, the American League MVP in 2026 played for the Boston Red Sox and wasn't named Roman Anthony, who do you think it would be? My suspicion is that it has to be Jarren Duran, because I think he's the only one who's got the feeling to possibly reach that level. Maybe Abreu. I mean, a lot of people talking about Willier. Would love to see it. Obviously, because this can be Crochet if we're going on the pitching side. But the Duran thing, I think, do we need the offense? I kind of wonder if just like the possibility of him going back to 2024, whatever year that is, 2024, that he has to keep him for the offense sake at this point. I actually think, and don't get me wrong, I love him. I love our sweet, sweet boy. I was there for, he killed it in the walk-off triple. But I actually think the odd man out is Sedon. He's on a good contract. He plays great defense and would fit really well with a team that already has the offensive firepower, whereas we need every bit of offense we can get. And if the difference between Sedon center field and Jarren center field isn't that much, then, everybody talks about moving Sedon on second base, but his bat doesn't justify keeping him in the lineup at that point. I don't know. Still would love to hear why Jake hates Jarren too, number 16. Just curious. Maybe it's just the politics thing, but is he really? Like, I'm wrong. I'm like a fucking leftist too, but is Jarren really like a MAGA guy? I'm old enough to remember when, 2/3 of the team put on suits and went to meet the president at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and Jarren Ritten wasn't one of those guys. So, he wasn't the guy who was talking about how much it meant to him to meet his hero. That was a different player. So, anyway, whatever. This is random thoughts on my walk to work. Thanks for doing all you guys do. I'll hang up and listen.
Let me just make the note for just getting back to the puck. Hold on. 5 seconds. All right, thank you very much for that, Fitz, for that voicemail. Appreciate it. And apologies to Fitz. I believe he left a voicemail a couple of months ago, and I think it just got lost to the holiday shuffle. I didn't see it until it was too late. It was a little untimely, so publicly apologize for spurring you there. I don't want to pass over people's voicemails just because, for whatever reason at the time. I want to make sure that people feel like they can get on the show, get involved, get involved in the show. So we do appreciate you calling there, and thank you for listening as well. 617-420-2431 if you want to leave your own voicemail. Second of all, again, at the top of the show, I was outlining my case for Willier, alluding to this voicemail, so I'm not going to chime in a ton on the sleeper MVP, non-Roman MVP conversation, because I think that would be my answer. Either that or Crochet for obvious reasons, but you talk about an MVP, more often than not, it's going to be a positional player compared to a pitcher. Third of all, Jake, we will get to the Jarren stuff in the third part of this question. Let's keep it with the MVP, non-Roman MVP discussion. Does anyone have any takers on that first point?
Well, I can take that. I won't harp on Jarren too much on this, but I will say, as far as the MVP of the team, I just struggle to say a guy that could barely muster an OPS outside the 500s against lefties last year, that you're gonna struggle to be the MVP of your team as a positional player if you can't hit lefties to that extent. So that would be my rebuttal against Duran being
the on the field
stuff. Was it MVP of the team or MVP of the league?
I think he said both. The AL MVP.
Okay.
Yeah, he said AL MVP. If you learned that the AL MVP was on the Red Sox, but it wasn't Roman Anthony, who would you think it would be?
Which I guess,
it's a thought exercise.
I mean, my if it's not Roman, my guess would be Crochet. I just don't think I mean, obviously we've seen Duran's ceiling, but with what happened in left field last year to his range, and then the whole lefty discussion, I mean, Crochet's the only other guy on the team right now that I think that has that ceiling.
I do find it so strange, and this is like I feel like I'm taking like Duran was a good center fielder.
Right.
2 seasons ago, and then you could move over to the left, which hypothetically, especially at Fenway, it shouldn't be as much of a burden, and then it just takes a complete nosedive. And this isn't just
bizarre.
It's not just the metrics under the hood, which do him no favors, but the counterpoint to that is like, well, no one knows how to value defense. But to sound like an old guy, like if you even just watch it, it's just wasn't as good. And it was good in center before. So it's weird. And I understand, the conversation with Duran on this program. Like, we've had it for months at this point, and we even rehashed it last time. I do agree with Jake at the end of the day. Like, out of the outfield bunch, I think he is the one that is the most fitting of being the odd man out. I don't think he's a bad player, though. But, again, I don't want to completely relitigate the entire conversation on that front. Does Wilyer Abreu end up being an MVP? It's such... I would be fascinated to hear what the odds of that would be. But Jake's right. It's a good thought exercise on that sort of front. At the end of the day, though, the amount of guys who have the potential to actually win the MVP award, which is so fucking hard to do, probably is just Roman and Crochet, I would have to say. Doesn't mean that there's, not good players on the team. There's plenty of good players on the team. But that's one part of the question there. You're teed up now, Jake.
I'm putting money on Tyler Uberstein.
Big Oob?
I got a big bet on Uberstein.
Does he actually have odds?
No, I'm just looking through the 40 man right now.
That'd be crazy. There are odds on that. You can make your own odds on Kalshi and Polling Market. What are the odds on that? Jake, you were this is like a public forum, like for like government, like you were mentioned by name. You were allowed to retort.
Yeah.
So, floor is yours. Play the hits, Jake.
Which part am I answering right now?
Just the entire, your Duran derangement syndrome allegations.
Okay.
Put it lightly.
Let me just pull up one thing. So, to me, it's sort of a 3-pronged issue here. This impasse we've reached with Mr. Duran.
It would seem we have reached an impasse.
He's by several years he's far and away the oldest of the 4 outfielders, which isn't inherently bad.
Right.
But with the window that you've sort of opened up here, it would be kind of a bit difficult, I would say, to be like, let's cut bait with one of the... Well, you're not cutting bait with Roman Anthony. He's obviously the face of your franchise. Sean McAdams tweeted the other day, like, in one of his some things, I think, and it was like, is Roman Anthony the face of the Red Sox? Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Well, ironically, the only other guy that you could contend for that, I would say, is probably Crochet.
Yeah.
But, you have a homegrown sort of player now who is entering, stepping on into the limelight, plays more often than Crochet. Crochet is just, every 5th day you see him, whereas Anthony, you could see him 150 plus times a year. It's Anthony.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, where I've fallen on this issue is like Jarren Duran was really awesome in 2024.
Excellent.
I will not speak an ill word of his performance that year. He was great. Excuse me, heavens. He was great. But as we live and breathe, it's now February 2026, and it would seem likely that may have been a sort of Jacoby Ellsbury 2011 sort of thing going on. Maybe he comes out this year and he's lights out and he hits like that for the whole season again.
It's a different conversation.
But right now it's like we have 23 and 25 where he's mostly a similar hitter, and he was a little worse in 25 than he was in 23, but whatever, similar enough. And then
and
24.
still, and again, not
Yeah.
I'm saying this on the outset just to say like, I'm just completely poo-pooing the player. He's still a multi-war win player, even if he's not going to reach like 7 going forward.
To me, it comes down to age,
7 a year, I should say.
like I said, and also if you just take a look last year, because to me at this point, it's Cedon and Duran, and that's the conversation. It's not like Roman is your left fielder and Wilyer is your right fielder. I think it sounds like the organization is pretty settled on that too.
Yeah,
the way they've spoken about Wilyer.
Cora's endorsements for more full-time play for Abreu and right. Obviously, Anthony's deal, yeah.
So you look at last year, and not that WAR is this be-all, end-all stat, but I just want to point to this to start the conversation. Jarren Duran finished last season with a 3.9 F4. Okay? 3.9. That's in 157 games and just about 700 plate appearances. Cedon Rafaela finished with 3.8 F4. That includes him being shoved into the infield for what was that, 25 games or so? 30 games?
Felt like a lifetime.
Felt like every game.
And so just a few more numbers of comparison. WRC plus, that's kind of a good catch-all, I would say. Duran finished with a 111. Cedon finished with a 91. And then just kind of another interesting thing is Duran only finished with 4 more stolen bases than Cedon, 24-20.
That was weird. He didn't run as much as you would have thought.
Yeah, they both hit 16 home runs, and Duran's BABIP was almost 40 points higher than Cedon's, which is another kind of an interesting thing. To me, it's like if Cedon can take the smallest step forward in consistency. Offensive consistency. It really does not have to be a huge jump. It really doesn't. Like, if he could be a consistent league average 100 OPS plus bat, that's like a 5 to 6 WAR player year in, year out, just with that. That's probably that's Duran's ceiling that we saw in 24, and we don't know if we can get back there. And to me, at this point, I would just feel more comfortable just being like, okay, what can I get for Jarren Duran? Can I refill the prospect pool a little bit? I'm comfortable enough with Cedon's defense, and I trust him enough to take a few more steps forward that I just find that to be the path forward that makes sense. You cannot have 4 outfielders. That's the thing that.
You can. You can, brother.
We've been saying this for a year and a half now, but
and
at a point,
before you continue, I understand, this has become a recurring thing. Maybe this is the definitive end of the topic on the show going forward. Let's just get it out there.
Yeah.
Let's just put a pin in it. It's a fair enough of a question from Fitz because it has been brought up a lot, and it's not like he's a bad player, but. Just to clear the air, just to solidify everything, maybe we just get it done in one fell swoop, and if something changes, we can present it then. And if we want to quickly mention it, fine. But in terms of going at length of it, we're about, games start in a month, we're going to have more important things to talk about. Let's just get it all out there.
I mean, to me, I don't think push is going to come to shove until, knock on wood, either Yoshida, maybe, or Casas, maybe. One of those two guys is hitting well enough to
force the issue at designated hitter.
To force the issue at DH. Because right now it isn't really. You can DH Duran and Anthony and just sort of let the two of them get their...
Which, I pulled up Stats tweeted earlier today about Duran, and he was like, apparently his role is 75% DH, 25% left field.
Yeah, so he'll get Roman off his feet.
Not playing that much against lefties.
He's not going to play against lefties, and he'll plug in and take Roman off his feet in the outfield, once every 4 days or some shit like that.
Yeah, you DH Roman there just to swap that a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he really can't play against lefties anymore. It was nasty at the end of the year.
He shouldn't have been starting in the Bronx.
It was really bad. I think, the what's the expression? The the cat's out of the bag. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Like, people know, these lefty pitchers know exactly how to attack him now. I don't
get him out on his front foot.
Yeah, I don't think the toothpaste is going back in the tube on that. So I just, like, to me, that's fine. And that is fine for April and whatever of May. And
you could do far worse. You could
this
absolutely
is ultimately
do far
like
worse.
It's a Jarren Duran, Cedar Rafaela question, but it also will soon become a Tristan Casas, Masataka Yoshida question, if I had to presume how this thing sort of shakes out. Casas has, by all accounts, like, sound pretty optimistic in spring. I mean, I know he's one for a soundbite.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm leaving the light on for Tristan Casas. I'm going to have to see it first, with all due respect to him. All due respect. But it's not like he was setting the world on fire before the injury, which is not his fault whatsoever, but he was slow out of the gates last year, and I'm going to have to see it first. I'm sorry. It's nothing against him.
If I'm the Red Sox, regarding Casas, I would just say that he's going to have, especially with how this offseason shook out, he's going to have some runway to be the guy. Like, he automatically has the most pop on the fucking roster. I mean, who, like, him and Willier, I guess, but Casas probably has more,
like, raw run power. Yeah.
Willier, yeah. So that's to me why I think he's going to get run if it looks like this guy can give you anything at the dish. Like, I've said I'm excited about the defense, and it's kind of going to be interesting and fun to watch a scrappy Red Sox team. Home runs do help. Like, it would be nice to have one more power bat in there. So I think that will be a conversation that we'll have probably end of April, beginning of May, somewhere in there. But yeah, I don't know. At that point, I mean, but then all your leverage is gone. Like, if something like that happens, so I don't know. I guess Craig may have misplayed his hand. That's fine. You know, we can accept that. He probably should have made some sort of trade a year ago, or 6 months ago, or whatever. But he didn't. So here we are. We stand here at the precipice of an enormous crossroads.
And then there's the politics of it all too, which that was part of the question.
Yeah, that too. I mean, yeah. I'm sort of politics and sports out for the week. I don't know if I have that.
I don't believe that. I don't believe.
No,
I back.
I said it to Sophie. She was reading something about
that's so wrong. No, you
Team
get
USA,
right
and
back.
I was like, I just can't. I just can't right now.
Which is a lot coming from you, and that's not. I'm just saying, you're right on the front lines.
I just want to watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms or some shit. Like, I don't have it in me. It's been a long week as a person who enjoys professional sports and leftist politics. It's been a long week.
A lot has happened.
A lot has happened. Yeah.
And again, and someone mentioned it, like, in the YouTube chat here. Even if we did agree, we did align with our stuff off the field, I still just, in a vacuum, like, keeping it between the lines, which people are going to yell at me, like, stay out of politics, which you're at the wrong show if that's the case, which is fine. That's fine. But that's the wrong show to be throwing that critique out there. It's like the same people who are like, oh, you guys go too off topic all the time. It's like, well, that's what we do.
What was that guy's name that was in here preaching for Matt Shaw the other day?
I'm not gonna. We don't need to headhunt.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I forget his name off the top of my head too. But
thank God,
live and let live.
Shaw,
The point is,
holy
like,
shit.
even if we were, completely aligned, to borrow a Red Sox term, and how we felt about stuff like that, I'd still say that, based off of everything that I think Jake outlined pretty succinctly, astutely,
thank you,
cleanly. Like, you did a good job laying out the cases there that I agree with you with. I'd still say he's probably number 4 on that list in the pecking order, because it's, again, face of the franchise, multi-time Gold Glove winner in right field, and arguably the best defensive center fielder on the planet, who could, again, he doesn't even have to have that 110 WRC plus or something like that. Even if he could just be fine offensively and do what he does with the glove, then you got it made in the shade. So, Liam, you've been quiet on this topic. What's
no, just to bring it back to this is just something that's been on my mind since I pulled up his BREF page, because Jake mentioned Jacoby Ellsbury earlier. Guys, he only ever had an OPS plus over 100 3 times. If you're
Ellsbury?
If you're looking at full season.
I bet I could tell you the 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I
does
bet you got
07
2 right
count?
off the bat.
He's probably not qualified, right?
No, he played 33 games, but that's
okay. I would guess.
So he has 4 total, but I'm not counting that year.
Okay, 11 obviously.
13.
Yeah,
13. Yep, he was good in 13. 14. He hit like 20 home runs on that Yankee team.
And that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
What was it in 08?
That man's at $140 million.
Did he play a lot? He played a good amount in 08, right? What was it that year?
In 08, he played 145 games. OPS plus was 88.
Oh, ew.
But he stole 50 bags. And then the next year,
speed
70
kills,
bags.
Man.
And the OPS
That's
plus
when nobody
98.
was stealing bases either.
Yeah. God, he was special.
Also, not really a gifted center fielder, my good friend Jacoby.
No, Jesus. That arm was putrid.
The worst arm.
Barbecue chicken.
The fact that we went from Damon
he really
to
was
him
Johnny Damon
inside of a decade. Those arms in center field,
toothpick changes everything.
and now we've gone from JBJ to St. On. It's like, good God, the arm despair.
You see the same eyes in different people.
Dude, right.
Maybe that's the name of the episode. Same eyes, different people.
Same eyes in different people. It's good to have really good defensive players. It's a nice comfort. Yeah.
And not for nothing, not to bully him, not to belabor the point, but we did not see that from a certain left fielder in the Bronx during the playoffs. Good defense.
That series in the Bronx formulated opinions for me on like 6 different guys for the rest of their career.
I'm still not with you on the Bayo thing because I think the track record of what it's shown.
Yeah, I'm not fully out, but even he said the lights were too bright. Like a week ago.
Yeah, you never want to hear that from somebody. You never, ever want somebody to admit that the lights were too bright.
It was like the gist of his comment. It was like, yeah, it just kind of sped up on me.
Literally, please lie to me. Please lie to me if that's going to be your answer. Be like, I don't know, man. I had a fucking hangnail.
I still think the track
never
record, what he had
say
shown
that
before
the
that.
I couldn't get loose pregame.
I still think the progression beyond that he showed in 2025 is enough to make me hold on to my Bayo.
I am willing to listen.
He's the number 4 starter. Then fine.
I'm willing to hang up
series.
and listen with him and see how he does with a competent 4 infielders behind him.
Truth.
This year, he's literally never had that, so
sure,
I will listen on that one. But
I appreciate your open-mindedness on that.
Thank you. Yeah, but I never want to see him start a 3-game playoff series again, though.
But he won't. I mean,
fucking spare
knock on
me.
wood.
Knock on wood. I'm knocking on every
your original Game 3 starter.
Of wood in this apartment.
And then your original Game 3 starter, nobody wants anything to do with him this winter.
No, they
He's
said
still
fuck
out
him.
there.
They said PU. I think he's more hurt than come on.
Let on.
That arm's got to be pulled pork or something.
He said at the start of fall, he was like, yeah, it's very minor. And
with all due respect to him, remember when we were talking like, ooh, I think we should give him the qualifying offer because I don't think he's going to take it.
If he was healthy, I would have thought about it still.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think ending the season injured, a pitcher getting injured is like so horrifying to me.
Well, considering that at the end of the day, like again, maybe you didn't have enough foresight to know this at the time, but that you got Sonny Gray as an upgrade for about the same price as the qualifying offer. Differences,
sure.
But like believing at Santa at a certain age, according to the president, it's marginal. I think that's the second straight week I've made that reference. Or it's second time in the last 3 weeks or something like that. It's a great reference to make. What can I say? But like, listen, Lucas Giolito, salute, man, respect. 20 million or whatever the qualifying offer for him was never going to be shrewd business for 26.
God,
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. That's fine.
He was special last summer. I'm sorry,
dude. I was at that start in DC on the 4th of July when he was just mowing down the Nationals. He went like 8 innings.
The revenge game for him because he came up through the national system.
What'd he go? 7 2/3.
7 2/3.
It was special, man.
3 walks, 7 Ks.
I mean,
after that blow up against Anaheim on June 4th, he went on September was kind of stinky, but I mean,
stinky
through Labor Day, 15 starts. He went. The team went 12-3. He went 9-1. 91 innings. The ERA was 2.3. The FIP was 3.9 though. So I was
going to say the
under
stuff
the hood.
Under the hood was bad.
But you were
bad
like,
the
hey,
entire time.
he's giving us 6 innings and like 2 runs every time.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've said this on the show before.
Spencer said that in his interview. Like, just getting outs, like getting innings on the books is such a huge like superpower at this point. Like, even if you can go 6 consistently, that's huge.
I've said this on the show before. I'm a results guy. You know, I'm not. Spare me.
I don't care how you get them. As long as you get them.
Spare me the X, whatever. Like, talk to me. Show me the numbers on the page. And he was getting it done. Like, we were winning games. It was
his
cool.
ERA plus was 120 in 145.
Yeah. He was special.
You know what was not special?
We had a great summer. We had a great summer together.
We did. We did. At the end of the day, we had a fun summer.
Yeah. 500 days of summer.
Ready for the summer to end.
You know what was not?
Oh my God! I met
though?
his wife today.
Oh, okay.
What?
Hilaria Baldwin. I met her today on the streets of New York.
You meet the most random.
Did you?
I don't think
actually say hi,
anything
or
beats
just, like,
Newt
walk
Gingrich,
by?
but how did you meet?
The Newt Gingrich one is crazy.
I'm gonna spare the details of our interaction because it reveals information about me I don't want public.
Oh,
fair enough.
Yeah, I met Hilaria Baldwin today. It was very funny.
There you go.
Thank you.
Get Newt Gingrich, the author of the Republican Revolution of '94,
and what's his Callista? Is that his wife's name?
Yeah, his airbrushed wife.
So.
Yeah,
always face tuned to the max.
I met her too.
Was at that airport, right?
How does she even know how to do that?
LAX, yeah. I literally got off the plane. The first person I saw.
You hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream
There's a
and
party
Newt
in the
Gingrich.
USA.
Yeah, I got out of the the tunnel. What do you call that?
I thought you were going to say the plane.
No, the gate. What do you call that? The gate?
Not
Is
the
it
tarmac. That's the
gate, the terminal.
Yeah, whatever. I stepped out like into
the tunnel
into the terminal, and he was literally just standing there right in front of me. It was kind of beautiful, actually.
Did you go up and say, like, "Are you Newt Gingrich?" Or did you
No,
say Mr. Gingrich?
I knew it. I knew it was Newt Gingrich.
Hey, Mr. Gingrich. Hey, Mr.
Gingrich.
Can you sign my tax break form?
Mr. Gingrich. I'm a lifelong neocon.
In his
Take a
smiley
selfie
hat.
with
Can you sign my God Hates Gay People pamphlet, Mr. Gingrich?
Yeah. Yeah, and I had my smiley hat on, which really made it too.
that's the icing on the cake.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh my God!" I was
like
I was
the guy at the
with
State
him.
of the Union last night. Just sign my tie. Sign my smiley hat. Just an initial.
Newt pointed to the hat. He was like, "Oh my God, I was with him. We planned together.
We went to college together. We're the same fraternity.
We were part of that whole Yale thing together.
The whole Yale thing.
Where did Newt Gingrich go to college? Place your bets.
Oh God.
I'll say Yale just because
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
I don't even know like where.
Skull and Bones.
He went to Emory and then Tulane.
Awesome.
Sure.
This is a Bowser character. Those schools and whatnot.
He's from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. He's not even a southern gentleman. Fake.
You know what else was fake? This is my 5th time now trying to transition into this topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was fake was the sentiment from the Boston Red Sox to think that we would believe that they purposely,
Oh my God, I forgot we did
purposely sent in a bad design to Fanatics. Like, Fanatics is it's that fucking politician, zero wrongdoing, totally exonerated. Fanatics didn't mess up. We messed up. We're the ones who brought the letters in towards the piping, and now we're like, ooh, we messed up. For those who aren't aware, long story short, if you remember last week, we did the whole rant about the letters going in over the piping for the Red Sox home jerseys after those pictures came out last week. We did a whole thing about Fanatics. It's on our social media pages. It was really fun to edit, to do it with the other beat. When I thought of that, I'm like, bang. After we actually recorded that episode, the very next day, it first came out, the Red Sox quickly tweeted that, like, hey, could have been done better. We're working with Fanatics. They're going to be ready to go by opening day. And it was a swell statement, totally fine. And it made people happy for all of 10 minutes because 10 minutes after it was tweeted, it was deleted. And then a revised version came up, like an hour later, Jake?
Not even, right?
It was like 40 minutes, yeah.
Ish. Sometime later. That added an extra thank you to Fanatics and Michael Rubin and all of them. And the statement for the Red Sox, they're essentially falling over themselves. I'll try to find the actual wording of it just so everything's on the level. But they're practically falling over themselves to say Fanatics had completely no wrongdoing for how shit this jersey looks in spring training. The home white, the iconic home white that the Red Sox have worn for like 8 decades. No, we messed it up. We had a bad design for whatever fucking reason, and Fanatics had no wrongdoing, which I don't buy, Liam. I don't buy it one bit. I don't know if you could tell by the tone of my voice, but completely ridiculous.
I had no idea.
It's nuts.
You're telling me now for the first time.
They lived an amazing life. What else can you say? I don't know if you could tell I'm stalling, trying to find the exact phrasing of this.
And then they brought that guy Babs on the mic to New York, and they killed him.
Has he reported back, by the way?
Yes,
he was supposed to be.
he is
He
alive.
posted the photo, and then they killed
Ruben
him.
gave him the same fucking word salad he gives all the people that do that sort of thing.
The same as their once a quarter apology for when they messed up.
We're listening and we're learning.
Here's the statement from the Red Sox. A statement regarding our 2026 uniforms. As part of Major League Baseball's return to the 2023 jersey template, me editorializing, Jake did point that out on our previous episode, we approved a design for our home white jerseys, which Fanatics produced exactly to our specs. Exactly to our specs, they say. They approved the fucked up jersey. Back to the actual text. Quote, once they were produced and seen in person, we felt there should be more spacing between the lettering and piping. In collaboration with MLB and Fanatics, we're adjusting the home whites to achieve this separation. The updated jerseys will be ready for opening day, and this part was added as well. We are grateful to our partners for their ongoing support. The funniest part of it is that on top of that, they couldn't release it in like the statement, like, you know, like making a picture, like an actual graphic with the statement. No, they tweeted this out in text. To be clear, the original design was selected by the Red Sox. Fanatics executed to our specifications and has been an outstanding partner throughout. They deserve no blame, and we are grateful to them for making the new jerseys in time for opening day. It's so pathetic. Jake.
Don't put it in the paper that.
I know that.
By the way, I'm not mad.
Yeah,
not
that
mad.
really is. They did the. I'm not mad. They did the issuing a.
You do not, under any circumstances.
Yeah.
What
Gotta
cowards, man!
I felt like I was
what
going
dirt
insane.
does Michael Rubin have on John Henry?
Those white parties, man.
Tom Werner really wants to go to those Diddy parties, those white parties, man. I'm telling you.
I felt like I was going insane that entire hour. I was sitting on my couch. I saw the first tweet come in. I was like, fuck yeah. Bullying works. It was awesome. Then it got deleted. Then it was like a half hour of radio silence. Everybody was like, oh my fucking God. Then the new one came out and it was, okay, they're bending the knee to Chairman Rubin.
Supreme leader.
And then the all text reply, I think, is like I don't even know what to say. It was such a like, no, really, guys, really, they're great and awesome.
They're
all
wonderful.
Hail Fanatics.
I mean,
We
you
love
did a great.
Fanatics.
Smithers holding the gun is amazing.
Yes, I
Webster in the
did.
chat, youtube.com/Epon on Lansdowne. Great Akewood reference. Guess who just got yelled at? Yeah, Ruben made hashtag that call.
He did. The black vans
to
pulled
cheer.
up right outside JetBlue Park. All of them.
They had his assassination coordinates. They were ready to fire.
They're pulling his IP.
They pulled the
Molly's
admin's IP. Whenever the Red Sox admin moves on to brighter pastures, we'd love to have you on the show
I need that lore.
to discuss this moment in time.
The BDSM tweet,
Right, I wonder if it's the same person. I wonder
the
if
rivalry.
I got to
fire
imagine
emoji one.
the reset the luxury tax. That
Reset,
person's
yeah.
got to be gone. There's no way it's the same person.
They probably got a raise based on
All that money
saved.
saved.
How they were
All that
operating
money
at the
saved
time.
from resetting the
Great.
luxury
No,
tax.
right? No kidding. Yeah. Everybody wins. Everyone comes out. But it's to repeat the point that we had mentioned in last week's episode, or maybe we had tweeted it out. Sometimes these things run into each other. But to rehash it, it's either no one at the Red Sox had put the time in to make sure that everything looked great or looked even normal on that home white jersey, or they saw it went through multiple levels and no one cared. Or it's a secret third option that they're taking the cover for Fanatics, I think. Not to get too tinfoil hatty, but I don't believe it's the first two. For a team, again, that jersey design, the home white, red piping, outside of it, moving out or in a little bit, like, that's marginal changes here and there, but by and large, like, sometimes the font does go over the piping for some jerseys. That's never been the case for the Red Sox with this template. Never has. It's ridiculous. I don't buy that, they looking great. Like, Fanatics did exactly what they were supposed to do. Because we do have track records of Fanatics fucking up for professional jerseys worn by the athletes on the field, all the way down to what, you could find at the team pro shop or something like that. We have I can't give the benefit of the doubt to Fanatics here. I could, well, no, I can't. I guess I can't give any benefit of the doubt to the Red Sox because I think they're bullshitting. But you can't give any benefit of the doubt to Fanatics because they've proven time and again that, Liam, that they're not worthy of that.
No, I mean, it's another incident in a long line of PR incidents.
I do want to.
Why should we be surprised?
Something I did learn though this week in my Fanatics research, and this isn't me shilling for Fanatics, but it is something I'm just independently.
They got
excited.
to you too.
Yeah, they got
Mr.
to me. This
Rubin.
is something I'm just independently excited about. Is they're gonna release the starting this year, and I believe some for the WBC are already on sale because I looked. They're called the Stadium line of jerseys, which they're gonna be like what Majestic used to release, where it's like actual like faux stitching on the front instead of the flat flimsy stuff that's on the jerseys right now. So I am kind of excited about that.
Marginal improvement there. That's nice.
Sorry.
Desert G in the chat goes, do Fanatics fuck up this much with the NHL? From my understanding,
no. Yeah, they're
Jake,
pretty good.
Jake probably could actually talk more to that because it's like the same plant that they make them at or something like that. That they did with Adidas. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the NHL factory that makes the jerseys have been making the game jerseys for like 60 years or something. Like they've been doing it. So that's fine. The on ice stuff is a complete non-issue. And not the merchandise, like the shirts and all hats and all that. That all sucks. The Fanatics has never made a good hat or a shirt or whatever.
Never.
I will say I own one Fanatics, or do I own two? Either way, the second level Premier Pro is that what they call it?
That's another thing. They fucking they purposely.
I know, it's so confusing.
They purposely.
So there's the high level,
so
the $500 jerseys. Like that's like what the players were. I don't own any of those. That's stupid. But I buy the second level where it's all stitched and stuff. Instead of the just flatter screen printing. Those have been quite nice. Like I think it's pretty good quality. I have no qualms with it. So it's I don't get how. Yeah, I don't. True, that is true, Racer. They are switching to their own cut next year. They're moving off the Adidas cut.
The hockey, that is.
Yeah, the hockey. So we'll see what happens.
But again, the Boston Red Sox, this institution, shilling for Michael Rubin and his scummy company. It's tough to see. I don't like it. No, sir, don't like it. In the wise words of America's favorite dad.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Boy.
Hawk to it, man.
Hawk to it, man. Blart.
Are we firmly in pod off? Any other baseball-related musings? Next week, we'll be able to preview the WBC. We should do our official predictions and whatnot. But that's next week. Because it starts, a week from today? I mean, we're recording on Wednesday right now. We had to delay it because somebody here had to shovel and whatnot. But any other baseball musings?
Nothing for me, fellas. Sorry.
Yeah. That's all I had.
I got nothing.
Risco's where's the Foco ad read? Had an L word. Save it for next time. No Foco ad. We'll save it.
I got nothing. I'll be frank. I'm dried up.
Yeah. Emoji of the week.
Eyeballs.
eyeballs. I was gonna say the like a red letter X for there not being an L word provided during the ad read. I mean, I could do the ad read right now if you want me to.
If the people want it.
Song and emoji will be coming. Don't worry. Okay.
I don't want the ad read. Can I speak my truth?
The folks do. Okay. 2 beats 1. When we're ever use promo code polio. Thomas.
Do we have to do the ad read?
No, we don't have to do the ad read.
Okay, great. My song of the week, Fitz, you ask?
I do.
Have I done Carolina in My Mind by James Taylor?
I don't believe you have. James Taylor.
I love that song.
I
think I want that played at my funeral.
Have you been to Carolina?
Never, but it's a beautiful song.
In your mind?
In my mind, I have, yeah, for sure.
It's a great song. Let me just double check that you haven't.
James Taylor, man, one of them ones. James Taylor.
Nah, he's good. Fire and Rain.
Brother. Whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself. One of the great trailers in the history of media is the first when they announced Smiling Friends. They did with that trailer. But now it's lost media because apparently they didn't actually have the rights to that song.
Captain Woodstock, by the way, goes, how are we feeling about the weekly heart attack known as Arsenal? We're just going week to week, man, at this point.
You took care of Tottenham. No
Barf,
issues whatsoever.
I think
no sweat.
Everyone's going to make fun of us for beating up on relegation fodder, Liam. You know what I mean? So.
Dude, if they go down, I mean, part of me was kind of like morbidly interested in us dropping points to Forest because then Arsenal would have been like 1 point above the relegation zone. Or
Tottenham.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Well, they are shit.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy to me.
What do we think of Tottenham?
I imagine they go down that stadium in the championship.
They get their concerts and stuff. They get
not
that I want them to win the
games
Champions League, but
stadium.
In a cosmic sort of way, if they get relegated and also win the Champions League, again, not that I'm rooting for the latter, in a cosmic sort of sense, that would be hilarious. But song of the week for you, Liam.
I'm going Made in Japan, Buck Owens. There was a fabulous Koji Uehara edit on that came across.
I saw it. I shed a tear.
So
a single tear.
It's so good.
A single
I don't know
tear.
what they're feeding those kids.
I'll tell you what. I've always liked country music, like 90s country, like Liam knows. That's all we listened to in Texas with his last episode. The TikTok edits set to 90s country music of like older athletes.
The Prince Fielder 2 Dozen Roses one is amazing.
Hook it into my veins. They are the best. They are so good.
They don't miss.
They don't miss. I saw one of Matt Saracen from Friday Night Lights the other day. It was so good. What song is that? Too Fast by Jason. Is that Jason Aldean? Yeah.
It's such a shame, man. I love some old Jason Aldean.
That he's a scumbag or what?
Try that in a small town.
He sucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that in a small. Yeah, bro has the culture war mind virus now. So
yeah. Don't we all though? Don't we all?
I just want to catch my fish. That's what.
You're the only one.
I know there are Beach Boys heads in the chat here. For whatever reason, Shorten and Bread by the Beach Boys has been stuck in my head all week, so I got to go with Shorten and Bread. Are you aware of the lore? Like Brian Wilson, when like he was all like drugged out and like going through his whole shit in the 70s, he was like chronically obsessed with the song Shorten and Bread, and it was his entire life. Like an old folk song.
I don't know this. I'm not tapped into Beach Boys lore.
I gotta. There's one tidbit that involves Paul McCartney with this. Shorten and Bread, Brian Wilson, like he was absolutely positively obsessed. Numerous anecdotes have been reported about Wilson's obsession with the song. Alex Chilton, the former lead singer of Big Star, recalled receiving middle-of-the-night phone calls from Wilson asking him to sing on a recording of Shorten and Bread. He was told that he had the perfect voice for it. Member of the Monkees said that when he tripped on LSD with Brian Wilson, John Lennon, and Henry Nilsson, Wilson played Shorten and Bread on the piano over and over again. A biographer wrote that Elton John and Iggy Pop were bemused by an extended contumacious, I don't know how to say that word, Wilson-led sing-along of Shortened Bread, leading to Pop to flee the room, proclaiming, "I've got to get out of here, man. This guy is nuts." Musician Alice Cooper recalled that Wilson considered Shortened Bread to be the greatest song ever written. According to Cooper, when he asked why, Wilson responded, and I quote, "I don't know. It's just the best song ever written."
That's real as fuck, honestly.
Hey,
That's
you know what? He likes
I'm trying
what
to
he
feel
likes.
like what's my song that I have that sort of feeling. Maybe Scott Street by Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
That's just the best song ever written. I don't know what else.
Billy
you wanna
Barf says there's a story of him playing it over and over again and annoying the hell out of someone. He was tripping balls with someone, he just kept playing it over and over on the piano. The dude left for the night and came back at like 10 in the morning. Brian Wilson was still at the piano playing Shortened Bread.
Brian Wilson was a normal guy. Okay, don't put in the paper.
He was a genius. People say it many times. They're
Oh,
calling
you
him
know
a
what?
genius.
You know what? Here, I have like 3 answers for mine. Runaway, Kanye West.
Oh!
No, he apologized to the Jewish community. It's okay. We can say that now.
Are you talking about the first time he did that, the second time, or the third time?
The most recent time.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because it's happened.
Just
3
Like
times.
Heaven by The Cure,
Great song.
and God of Wine by Third Eye Blind.
This is like song that you would play 10 hours while tripping balls consistently.
Yeah. God of Wine. I love Third Eye Blind. That first Third Eye Blind album, sneaky one of the great albums in history.
Is that the one with "Never Let You Go" on it?
Yeah.
Good song.
I mean, wait, no. That's Blue.
Oh, my apologies to the Third Eye Blind heads.
This one has. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Why can't I see the album? How do you do that? View album. Oh, there you go. Third Eye Blind. We got Losing a Whole Year, Narcolepsy, Semi-Charmed Life, Jumper, Graduate, How's It Gonna Be, Thanks a Lot, Burning Man, I Want You, The Background, Motorcycle Drive-By, God of Wine. Woo!
I had no idea that you were this big of a Third Eye Blind head.
I like Third Eye Blind, but that album is like maybe a top 3 album ever for me. It's an incredible.
There are
album.
some art. I would have to sit and think of like someone who has like an incredible album. Like I'm not crazy about like, not that I dislike the rest of their discography, but
That's my favorite genre of music too, like 90s alt rock
and 90s country, as you already outlined.
and yeah, I love the 90s, man.
Like an album by I mean, I guess you could say like we were just talking about Alanis Morissette, like
Maybe
Jagged
like
Little
Sgt.
Pill.
Pepper's, like because you're not huge on the Beatles, right?
Me?
Yeah, you're not a huge Beatles guy.
Oh yeah.
Paul Mescal looks positively ridiculous as young.
That first
Paul
picture of him,
McCartney.
I thought he looked solid, and then I saw the other ones.
Did you
and
see the
like,
ones that came out yesterday of him on the bike?
No.
Oh my God, Fitz. He looks like
Looks nothing like Macca.
not even that, but he looks like Paul Mescal's like almost 40.
Oh my
Really?
God, is he really?
No, he might be a little younger than that. Oh, he's 30. Excuse me. He does look old as hell though. He looks 40. He looks old for his age.
The
Which
first
doesn't
picture
help
that came
when
out
he's-
of him, I was like, okay, he does kind of look like Macca. Especially
doesn't
compared
help-
to Joseph Quinn not looking like George, I should say.
Which doesn't help when Paul Mescal's playing like a fucking 16-year-old Paul McCartney going over to John Lennon's house.
To do music, only music.
Here, I'm trying to find the picture now. Yeah, now I can't find it. Fitz, find it on your own time.
I will. I find it very funny that half of the replies to Sean Lennon on Twitter now, you could just look through and you'll find dozens of people saying what Paul
He
McCartney
sucks,
did to his
right?
father. No, he's fucking annoying. Sean Lennon. That's not Macca. That's Frankenstein's monster, dude. That's not Macca.
Like, dude, what is this wig they gave him?
Paul didn't really have like fucking James Dean hair like that. Like, what?
This one's my favorite.
What the? Yeah, no, that's Paul, all right.
He looks like fucking Joe Pesci.
Welcome to Pot on Lansdowne. Yeah, he does. He has his hair in Casino.
I will be there for those movies no matter what.
Paul Mescal, though, come on the pod. Big Red Sox fan.
Yeah, big Red Sox guy now.
Yeah, he open invite. Him and Gracie Abrams.
Right, yeah.
We
Gracie
talk
Abrams' father
sequel trilogy
not
with her.
is not invited on the podcast, though.
JJ?
See if she knows the planets from the sequel trilogy.
Ow! I just hit my microphone.
So,
all right, wrap it up. I'm tired.
that's all we got.
Yeah,
that's all we got. Thank you very much to Spencer for coming on to begin our AL East preview series. Thank you very much for your time wherever you're listening. If you joined us for the YouTube chat, great. If you're listening wherever you get your podcasts, that's also great. Big news coming up for Pod on Lansdowne, so stay tuned. You're going to want to stick around as we get closer to opening day. And we do it all over again the 2026 baseball season. We'll be back next week with another preview of, I think it's the Rays next. I think Raise the Roof is coming on next week.
All right.
I'll double check that. You'll know as we get closer. Until then, though, for Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz, you're you. We will talk to you next time. Go Sox. And obey your mother. Sorry, whack the mic.
Oh, no, it's okay. Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.